Oh, you got a fish.
Get away from those lilies. Get away from those lilies.
Get him in. Get him in.
Oh!
Jesus Christ. Did you get him in? Get him in, dude. Did you get him? Oh, hold on, boy. We off and rolling, baby.
All right, there's the weeds.
No, there's definitely some weeds in here. All right, while we're trolling, this is gonna be part 2 of the Senko video.
Oh yeah.
So today, last time we did a Yamamoto. I think I butchered the name about 100 times last time.
Probably.
Yamamoto versus Powerbait. Same color. Green pumpkin watermelon Senkos. So last time I went with the Powerbait. Nuke up there in the front had the Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
So today we're gonna switch. Today I'm gonna go the old Yomo and
Yeah.
he's gonna use the Powerbait.
Because as it stands, 5-2 right now.
Huh?
I said it's 5-2 right now.
502?
No, it's 5-2. 5 fish for,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
5 fish
I
for
see what you're saying.
Powerbait, 2 fish for Yamamoto.
Yeah, so today we're gonna find out if the Powerbait is better
Yep.
or the guy fishing's better.
Yeah. Or we're going to discover if both baits are good at catching bass, because Powerbait caught 3 pickerel last time.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. We are out here a little earlier this time.
Oh yeah.
We might have a little more time
Get a good
to
test
test
in.
these out. All right, man, you gotta bury that hook a little bit.
Bury
You know what I
it.
mean on the Texas rig?
So you're saying I need to push it into the worm?
Yeah, you gotta like pull that little bit of the worm out and then cinch her on in there. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Unless
I'll
you want
do
me
it
to-
and then I'll just hang it back there for you to kind of see it.
Yeah, man, you give it a try. You give it a cast. I think I had a bite first cast.
Oh man. All right, I'm just going to cast it.
Oh, you don't want me to get ahead of you, do you?
Can't have that now.
You sly dog.
Overtangled. Not a good start.
Or I got weeds.
Oh god. Camera.
You got a mess already?
Ah, no, just the camera. It was a little tilted up.
Make sure you in that frame, man. Every time I go to edit, you always got half of the sky in the frame.
There we go. It's because I'm trying to hide my.
Oh, we're off to a flying.
Hey man.
You know what? I didn't bring you another pole either in case that one don't work. For those that don't know, actually nobody knows because we ran out of daylight last time. And this guy had to get one last cast in. Throws it, hits off a rock. His rock, he's got to throw the damn lure off of every time we go in. Slaps it off the rock. Goes in the water, he
Right into
catches a
fish's
fish.
mouth.
Oh, I got a fish, I got a fish. Reels it in, strips all the gears out on the pole. On the reel, rather.
Yeah, my 12-year-old reel.
His go-to.
Final
Always
days.
had forever. Now, I think she's toasted.
Yeah,
You know what?
had a long run.
She had a long run. Caught a lot of fish.
Yeah. If anything, I'll keep the pole.
I mean, you could.
Invest in a quality reel.
Are you gonna invest in a quality reel, or are you just gonna buy some $10 Walmart? Although, if you like that one that's on there, I mean, you got the samurai stick though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had a fish. I
Yeah.
think you should go right to Walmart and buy that $30 samurai. Samurai.
Samurai.
What do they call them? Samurai. Oh, Dewa Samurai.
Dewa Samurai.
I mean, they're $30 now, but totally worth it, I think.
Yeah, because I pretty much got quite a bit of time out of the original, my original pole.
Yeah, I didn't owe you anything. I mean, we should just invest in some good rods and reels.
Probably. But will we?
Nah, we'd rather complain about it, huh?
Yeah. Plus, it's easier when something goes wrong to be like,
blame it
"Nah."
on the pole.
Yeah. Just be like, ah, well. I mean, think about it. Like, you go out, you spend, let's say, $100. And that's probably getting you like lower entry level.
Of good, something better than crap.
Yeah. And then you catch a monster, the pole falls in the water, you lose it. Like, I don't know, second time out. Would it be worth it in that situation?
Yeah, but how often have we lost a pole in the water?
That's true.
I think it's worth the risk, you know?
Yeah.
If you lose your really nice pole in the water, maybe it was meant to be, huh?
If it's a good sized fish, I would agree.
I think you gotta just chalk it up as a loss, you know? You can't live life like that.
True. But when like the cheap stuff works for like so long, kind of makes you think.
That's just who we are. We're the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
It just suits us, I guess.
It's like if we went down to Florida and bought rods and reels down there, right?
I wouldn't buy anything nice down there. Just
You go in, you buy your Walmart special for $30 down there because
Sure.
you need another pole. Something happens with one pole, you need another pole.
yeah.
And you can't bring it back with you. You know, like you're flying back, there's no way to bring it back. Yeah, you give it to, like, hey, Tim's down there, so it's like, hey, Tim, like, take this pole. Like, enjoy it.
Take this pole. Enjoy it. Yeah, I guess. My only thing is I wouldn't bring something nice on a trip because it's like, what if your bag gets lost?
Yeah, exactly.
Someone steals it. Granted, that's not going to happen either. I don't know why we're so negative about everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's just like the thought process behind it all, where it's like, you know, would you
You always
invest
try to
in
talk
something-
yourself out of...
Would you invest in something good knowing that, like, something bad could happen?
I don't know, you could say that about anything. Why live if you're going to die, you know? I mean,
True.
that's a little opposite of, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. How about, I mean, granted, when this comes out, it's going to be a little late. How about the Celtics picking up Drew Holiday?
Oh, Drew Holiday.
Yep.
I don't know who that is.
He's like one of the best point guards in the league.
White?
No,
That was a rhetorical question.
fair enough. Comes to basketball, that's a very understandable statement.
You know what I thought about the other night as I was watching football? Football, American football. I got a fish? Oh, it's not. American football is the only sport where everybody is American. Except for maybe a kicker. Like punters and kickers.
Yeah.
The only people that might be from like Kazakhstan or something. But everybody else is American. Can you think of any other sport like soccer, football? Like you have American soccer and there's 10,000 soccer leagues. But like hockey, played all over the world.
Yeah, the best of the
Basketball,
best are coming
you'll have
from
some
America.
other. What?
I said the best of the best are coming from America
They're only coming from America.
versus other sports where, like you just said, like it's played all around the world, so you're gonna have some good talent.
Like if you don't go to a Division I school and play at some big school in college, you're not getting drafted.
Oh,
It just doesn't happen. You
Yeah.
don't draft outside of American colleges. Ever. Right?
As far as I know, yeah. I
Name
don't.
someone that's not American playing football.
I-
other than a kicker
I mean,
or
I
a
don't
punter.
follow like I don't watch like the draft like tremendously, but in general rule of thumb, I would say would be like if I was to like see like the highlights of like them talking about who got drafted, they're all coming from like American colleges. Like they're not talking about such and such coming from like Europe or something.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Like no other sports like that, except for maybe like curling or something.
Curling, you're gonna have all them Canadians.
Well, is there American curling?
Well, yeah.
We don't have cricket, do we?
Like we don't have like official leagues for those sports. I don't think. There is an official league. It's not on like the level of other sports like soccer, football, basketball, baseball.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that the other day.
That's a good point though, because it is true though. You think about that, like the only
It's
sport.
the only sport. Is anything more American than football?
Apple pie and hamburgers.
Any bites yet?
Nothing yet.
Oh, that's gonna be a
boy.
fish right there, boy. I feel like we're a little early, huh?
Yeah.
It's funny that hour difference, though. I feel like we're too late otherwise. You know?
It's all about getting here and getting out into like the good spots, and then maybe you get lucky, catch a few like that are getting out early, and then you're ready for the monsters to come out.
Some that are getting out early, some that have a half day.
Some that are too small to be going out when the big boys are out.
Some of them that get off of work at 4 o'clock and they're just like, you know what? Let's grab a quick bite to eat. Oh, this worm looks nice. Is that a Yamamoto?
Is that a Yamamoto? Is that a PB and strike?
Tell you one thing, if I don't pull anything out with these worms, I'm switching back to the Powerbait. I'll say F it to this challenge. I'll cheat.
Well, it'll be fair at that point, because if let's say I catch like 3 or 4
It'll be the
fish,
same amount of time, kind of.
yeah, it'll just be kind of in that mode of like, all right, like clearly these are not as effective for these waters.
When you're right, you're right.
I mean, don't want to fool anybody. These are all could be all good baits depending on where you are in the country. Like, you think about where we're located in the Northeast. You got some good fishing spots, right?
Yeah.
There's some good, decent places.
We just run out of, you run out of the year,
Oh yeah.
you know?
But if we had the time, though. Oh,
Man, you are,
having my troubles today with this thing, man. I'm all out of sorts. I don't know the
you don't know the pole.
I don't know the pole. It's got some length to it.
Excuse me?
It's got some.
You're not
length
used to a
to
pole
it.
with some length to it?
Yeah, it's got some length to it in all the wrong spots.
Sure.
Anyways, so yeah, so you take, let's say like a week, maybe a little longer, and you just like drive around to those different spots, able to fish.
You mean around here?
Yeah, like in the Northeast, like.
Yeah, we have so many spots we could cover, but then also we only fish the same spot.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean.
It'd just be like, one of those things where it's like, man, that would be like fun. Although I do feel like, I mean, you look at like the Florida situation where it's like, you can just go down to I'd say resort, but it's basically a campground.
Campground on a lake.
Campground on a lake. And it's like the perfect situation because you're there to fish. So it's like, as long as they provide you with the ability to go out on the water to fish, like you're golden.
I mean, you got a cabin on the water. What else do you need, you know?
Yeah. Whereas like if you go some of these other places, they probably don't have that luxury.
Especially when you're coming from out of town like we're going to be.
Yeah, like we're flying in and you don't have the means of being able to. Is that a turtle? That's got to be a turtle. You're flying in, you don't have like any sort of way to get on the water. So it's like you want a place that's going to provide you with the ability to get on the water.
Right.
Whereas like up here,
That way you can wake up, just get in your kayak or whatever, get in your boat and just.
yeah, you're out on the water.
And they
you're
got a
fishing.
rental too. You can just.
Oh man.
I can't wait. As long as we don't go down there and get snubbed, shut out.
And how do you get shut out at like a place like that though?
I don't know, man. We've never been there. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, but
We're a fish out of water, so to speak.
To be fair though, I know where the bass are at, man.
Oh, do you?
I don't know how to catch them.
What's the lake called we're going to?
It's just Topeka or something.
Isotopa?
Isotopa.
Isotopa?
Isotope.
It's the hardest lake to pronounce in the world, but So leave a comment, anyone that's been there. I know nobody has, but that's where we're going. January, we'll announce it right now. Doing a fishing trip to Florida. That's where you'll find us.
Fishing for them big bass.
Going for them big bass. The only problem with doing this challenge is if we don't catch anything or we don't get any bites and it's just not working today, can't really switch anything up, can we?
True.
But hey, we gotta know what catches more fish.
Turtle over there, sunbathing.
I got a fish. You know what? We know what catches more fish. This guy.
Yeah, man.
One.
Clearly they made their way into some deeper waters.
Huh?
Clearly they made their way into some deeper waters.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, because I've been fishing this little shoreline here, man.
I got one. One for Yamamoto.
All right, 5-3.
Yamamoto! Dude, I could catch a fish on a bare hook. I could persuade him. I said, why don't you come over here and bite onto this, man? Let's talk about it. Let's be a car salesman.
Come here, have a seat, have a seat.
Well, let's have a little chat.
Come here, have a seat.
I can give you this hook right here for 4 easy payments.
We're just latching on one time.
Yeah, that's all I need, and then throw them right under the boat.
Oh. Something was nibbling. They're getting active.
They're getting after it, huh?
Yeah.
Something was nibbling. You like saying that, don't you?
That's a good way of describing what's
Something
going
was
on.
nibbling.
All right, what do you say? Something was.
Oh, I had a bite. That's what I say. And you go, something was nibbling.
No, man, because it wasn't a bite. It was just something was messing with it.
Oh, my line got stiff. Wow. I've never seen my line take off like that. And we're in the ripple, in the current too. That was crazy.
Clearly, I need to start
That
casting
was
what
crazy.
you're casting.
That was a hard strike. See what I said there? I was like, ooh, oh, that's a hard strike. Not something was nibbling.
I'm describing what was happening, man.
The episode that something was nibbling.
You could. I'm just saying, man. That wasn't a bite, man. That was just a nibble. That fish was getting a little taste. I wanted to know what was in the water.
You just want to know what the flavor was?
Yeah, it's like,
Something was nibbling.
Let me just get a little lick here. Let me just taste it.
All right, come on. Fish don't have tongues. We've discussed this. Fish?
Probably not. Probably
I feel like
weeds.
they're in this little current right here.
Yeah, more than likely just weeds there. I got a little hung up and I got excited.
Got a little tongue up. Think we could ever get a fish finder on this canoe?
Oh, we could definitely get one on here.
Think it would work? Or is that just one more thing that we're gonna knock into the water?
One more thing to knock in the water, probably.
If we had a decent boat.
Ooh!
I heard that ripple.
Got my heart pumping.
Telling you, man, I think they're right in this
Yeah.
streamline here. Got my heart pumping.
Yeah, man, I got chills, man.
Really? I know, that thing hit that right in the boat.
That was close. I should have just left the worm in there. I don't know why I pulled it out there.
That's what she said. I mean, that's what you said.
Especially because it's like all this weed coverage.
I know, there's
so
a lot of
it's like
cover right here, though.
anything
Too
coming
much. If
across
this was
the
nice
top-
and open, this would be sick.
Yeah, man, well, I got a good question for you.
You got a good question for me?
And not quite a would
8
you
inches.
rather.
What?
Say what?
8 inches. What?
It's not quite a would you rather, but it's like along the same lines, I guess.
Okay.
All right, so if you're stuck in a store for 1 week.
I'm stuck in a store for 1 week.
For 1 week, you got all your food covered, but you got no internet. And basically, you know, you can't leave the store with the stuff. So like, let's say you go into like a, I don't know. You go into like, let's say like a Walmart and you're like, well, I'm gonna like go do this and I'm gonna go outside.
So you have to have a store to get stuck in and just hang out?
You just have to hang out in the store for a week. You can't leave the store. You can't like, you know, whatever is in there, that's like your entertainment for a week.
Hmm. Well, that's a good question.
Yeah. You don't have to
Part of
worry
me
about
wants to
food,
say like
so.
a Cabela's,
Oh yeah.
but also how much can I just look at like fishing baits and
Not be able to use them.
camping equipment and stuff and just not be able to use anything?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could hide out. You could fish in those big tanks though.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Test out some baits.
You could.
But then also I'm like, maybe just go to Best Buy. That way you can watch TV the whole time.
Yeah. You got no internet though, so you're gonna have
No
to.
internet?
You gotta go through the DVD section there.
So you have to watch like a Maroon 5 music video for a week straight or something.
No. You get access to like the DVDs, whatever's in the store, you can utilize. You just can't go out of the store.
Maroon 5, that was such a weird reference. Are they still together?
Probably.
Or is Adam Levine just on his own?
Oh,
Anyway, that's not the question.
Yeah.
Ooh. The only thing though is you're gonna have to go somewhere where there's food.
No. You get your food is covered.
Oh, you got food.
Yeah, like somebody's delivering your food, or the food's already in the store type situation. You just don't have like internet, so you basically are like confined. So like Best Buy, you're confined to just utilizing whatever's in
Whatever's
the store.
there.
So like if you grab an Xbox, hook it up to the TV, you play Xbox, PlayStation, PC, whatever. You know, you got electricity, you just don't have internet.
Huh. But you can play the games?
You can play the games, yeah. You slide dog, you got one.
I don't know if I got a fish. This might be a fish. No, I think I got weeds.
Might have a fish in the weeds.
No, I think I got weeds.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Nope. I had a fish.
Told you, man.
You were right.
It looked like some weird weed.
Yeah, it did,
Weird
because it was kind of
weeds.
moving weird. Damn.
Almost.
Well, I didn't get him in the boat.
Yeah.
He wasn't very big, though.
Yeah.
He felt monstrous because of the 20 pounds of weeds. Jesus Christ, I got the camera all over the place. I almost had a fish. Almost had 2 on the board, but it doesn't count. Got one?
No.
All right, anyway, back to the question. I think I'm going to go with like a Walmart, probably, because then I can like
You got access to a lot of stuff.
Super Walmart?
Super Walmart, yeah.
What store could you have more than that?
Like a Costco or BJ's, perhaps. But then
yeah,
again,
you know what? A BJ's or a Costco would be kind of fun because you could like climb up on those thick, like where they keep all the pallets and stuff, all the shelves.
Yep.
You could just like, you ever seen the movie?
Employee of the Month?
Yes.
I knew exactly where you're going. As soon as you started talking about that,
Yep.
oh man, Secret Clubhouse.
That'd be kind of fun. Are you by yourself though?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess you could also say like you get to have one other person with you.
Male or female?
Person of your choosing. First of all, let's just pick a store by yourself, and then we'll move on to a store with somebody
I'm
else.
still going Walmart, man. I don't know
All right.
what a better store would be. Especially a super Walmart.
It's true.
You got the best of all worlds, man.
Got everything. Large selection.
You got to keep in mind, like brushing your teeth, pooping. You got to have toilet paper.
All right, all of that stuff is covered.
All right. Well, now this is a different question.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you're going in, your entertainment is like the main thing. Like, what store do you want to be in to keep yourself occupied?
I think I'm still gonna go Walmart.
All right.
What are you going with?
I was thinking the Lego store, and here's why.
The Lego store?
Because think about it, you're stuck in the store for a week. You got everything covered, so you build like a 5,000 piece Lego. I mean, that's gotta take you some time, man.
Yeah, so you're worried about something to do.
Yeah, I'm just worried about something to do. Well, I guess like Walmart's a good point where, yeah, you probably would have like, Legos there, but I don't know like if it would be as many Lego sets. Cause I feel like Lego sets,
Is that what you're into, is Lego sets?
dude, that's a time consuming activity.
Hey man, you're in your 30s.
I mean, otherwise, yeah, I mean, like a Walmart wouldn't be bad. Or like a Walmart-like store. Like anything like that, where you just have like a bunch of stuff.
So if you guys ever get trapped in a store, I feel like there's movies about that, isn't there?
Probably.
All right, my worm's getting toasted here. I'm gonna try and flip her around. There's a little trick I'm gonna try. So you got the head end of the worm. Here's your little tail end. What if I rip a little bit of the tail end off, right? So it's flat. And we're gonna flip this worm around. We're gonna flip this worm around. Now I know this is a competition. I should probably just go with a fresh worm. Man, them acorns sound like they'd kill someone.
Yeah, they do.
All right, I think I'm going with a new worm. We ain't got time to waste. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
Get out of this spot.
Yeah.
I only got 4 worms left.
Yamamoto?
Yamamoto. Gary. Did he die? Gary Yamamoto?
Yeah, that's why they changed the name of it. Or is it called Gary now?
No, it's just Yamamoto baits.
Yeah, so Gary died. Yeah, you probably should tell the people why you were...
Why I was misspeaking last time?
Yeah, because you thought the guy wasn't Asian.
Well, his first name's Gary.
Yeah.
That kind of throws you off.
It does.
I thought maybe...
The Yamamoto came from like, because they're like Japanese or something, like
maybe
worms.
like the style of the...
Like the style of the worms and everything was like...
I don't know. When you got a first name of Gary, you don't think Asian,
Yeah,
right? Am I wrong?
it ain't wrong. American Asian would be my first thought, like Gary Yamamoto.
Well, yeah, that makes sense now.
But I could see why if you hear...
But I did some research and I educated myself, and now I know Gary Yamamoto was a man. Not just a man, he was a legend. He was one of the greatest fishermen of all time.
I couldn't believe his fishing abilities.
But yeah, I guess I butchered that. Because it used to be Gary Yamamoto in the store. Now it's just
yeah.
Yamamoto baits. So I don't know. Because they're always right next to the Strike King aisle in Walmart.
I mean, like last time when you were talking about it, I was like, you're like Yamamoto, and I was like Gary Yamamoto? Like, I'm pretty sure that's the name.
You're like, I'm just going to let him run with this. I don't know where he's going, but...
How does this happen?
What does this happen?
Never mind.
Yeah, you're hooked around that little eyelet in the bottom.
Yeah.
What does this happen?
I said, how does this happen? What is happening? Our pets' heads are falling off.
You got a fish.
Oh, I got a good one. Oh, it's a pickerel.
Oh, you got a pickerel, don't you? That's a big pickerel. Get him in. No. Did you lose the hook? You got the hook. Dude, that was a monster pickerel.
It had to be a monster, so like I just couldn't get used to like putting the pole in, and then
I know. That was maybe as big as the one I had the other day.
Whew.
That was a big fish. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Well, I needed probably a lure like on that cast, but now
Now you definitely need one. Hey, at least it wasn't on a new one. You had a slime dart, just rip it right off.
Oh yeah. What do you think your last meal would be?
I mean, if I'm dying and they're gonna give me the chair and I gotta pick a last meal,
Yeah.
I don't know. Do I get multiple, like?
I'm not really sure how it works.
I don't know.
Like
either.
a last
like
meal.
you got one meal you can eat, or is it like?
Yeah. Do they bring
you
in a
can pick
buffet?
A entree and a. Or you get like a 3-course meal.
I think like a 3-course meal would be a thing.
I'd
yeah.
want some sort of like pasta. Or just a nice cheeseburger.
Mm.
That's a hard question because you're always like, I feel like no matter what you pick, you feel stupid. You're like, is that really what I want?
Yeah.
But also, I like certain things. So, what would you pick? Plain chicken breast,
Steak and potatoes, man.
steak and potatoes.
Yep. Maybe mashed or like the little small. I don't know what they're called, but like those little red ones, like red. Well, some of them
when
are
they,
brown.
Like, dice them up and like
Yeah, like you don't even
get them a
have
little
to really
crispy.
dice them up. I mean, you could just cut them in half or like quarter them,
Yeah, those are good.
and you just throw them in a pan and just kind of.
That suits you. That's what you are. A meat and potatoes kind of guy. And I got a fish.
Nice and simple. No slime dart.
Nope. Yep, slime dart.
Damn, I gotta start catching them.
2,
Shit.
2.5.
He's a good size, man.
He's okay.
He's-
Yours was 3 times the size.
No.
But nobody saw it. So it didn't count.
Yep. You sure you're putting Powerbait on here?
On yours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Can you reach that rod? Can you cast that rod? You gotta hit your thing there. Jesus Christ. Is this the first time you fished? You're lifting the pole up, like trying, wondering why the string's coming out. Unbelievable.
I thought I snapped it back, to be honest.
I thought I snapped it back, to be honest.
Whales need to be punished, man.
Whales need punishment, man. You ain't gonna catch no fish today.
I'm gonna catch one. I got Powerbait on here. I got it.
You got the Powerbait, man. Don't disrespect Powerbait.
I know.
They're only gonna give one of us a sponsorship if you don't catch nothing. I ain't getting any bites anymore. You catching anything?
Nah. Been a rough day.
I know you haven't got a fish yet.
I know.
You got Powerbait.
I know.
You got the golden goose. You got the golden ticket. Man, if I had some Powerbait on my line.
Let me ask you this. If you could be good at like one thing, like a daily activity, like cooking.
Gigolo.
Huh?
Oh, what?
If you could be good at like a daily activity, like cooking, cleaning, like, I don't know, ADHD, so you're like really good at organizing stuff.
So if I took meth and tried to rearrange my sock drawer.
Yeah.
I just wish I could be like ridiculously patient, you know, where I could be like meticulous and could like do detailed everything and not get frustrated, you know.
Ah,
And
so
that
like
just like that super.
better
like,
at organizing or something.
I just wish I had patience, like
Patience.
ridiculous patience,
All right.
to the point where you never get frustrated or like
Well, you know what they say.
take Adderall.
No.
Oh, what?
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone figures that out. You know what else they say? Fatigue makes cowards of us all. You know what else they say? I'd rather die on my knees than live standing. Actually, I don't think that's how it goes. You know what else they say? I haven't just come this far, just to come this far.
A watched pot never boils.
A watched pot never boils.
Although here, I have a question for you.
What's the one about the sailor that if you don't, like a good sailor was never made on ideal conditions or something? God, I wish I had a good memory. That's what I want. I want a good memory.
I feel like you're getting away from, and now you just want to trait. You just want to trait. I'm just asking like a daily activity you're doing. You could be good. Like, for example.
Nope's like, I want to just be able to cook better.
Yeah,
I want to be able to substitute butter.
Like, cooking is like a daily like chore. So like, if I was like a high-end chef, like I'd be like way better at cooking. So like, it'd probably be fun. Well, I mean, cooking is fun, but like, it'd be easier because I could just be like, oh, this is what I want to do. Oh, this is like what can like I can.
Yeah, but are you ever just starving? And you're like, God, I wish I just had a meal, and then you just end up eating Hot Pockets or a complete cookie or something.
Complete cookie? Yes. That's actually
what else do you grab for when you got nothing else to eat?
I
feel like you eat like Cheetos or something.
Nah.
Not a Cheeto guy?
Nah. Goldfish, man.
Oh, goldfish. That's right.
Goldfish, man. That's not a meal, but that is a very good meal.
How many times do you just have goldfish and go to bed?
Like in my life?
I don't know. Like during the week when we got to work out the next day.
Never. I can't remember the last time I bought goldfish. Had goldfish. Probably Maine. So like 2 months ago.
You sure about that?
Could have been sometime in August, but I literally have not bought them. Like the last snack I bought was Fig Newtons. And it's little,
Fig Newtons?
Yeah, Fig Newtons. They're a little 2-pack of them. Tiny. I don't remember them being that small. Maybe I'm just getting bigger.
You think everything's getting smaller?
Everything's getting smaller. I'm just getting bigger.
We're getting bigger. More whale-like.
Yeah. So I've been doing that because I'm trying to just cut out like crackers and stuff. Because man, if I buy goldfish, like
all those quick, easy carb things, that's what kills you.
I'm gonna eat like all of the goldfish. You know what I mean? You're just gonna sit there and be like, nah, I should stop. And then you're gonna be like, one more handful.
You think you could ever eat just one goldfish?
Yes. But
after a few beers,
ask me to do that like every day for a year? No way.
Every day for a year? Every day for
At some point, I'm just gonna be like, I'm taking a handful. I'm taking all of them. You can't eat like one goldfish and be satisfied.
Ooh, you got a fish.
I got a fish. That's a fish.
But you can catch one fish and be satisfied.
Oh yeah. Come on. Come on, baby. Come to Papa.
Nice bass. Nice.
Woo.
Nice bass.
Oh God, this hook went in the wrong way. Oh, it feels so good.
Oh, it feels so good.
He's a good little healthy bass. There we go.
There you go, man. The power bait.
Power bait. Getting it done. Been eating good.
Healthy bass.
Not much of a splasher, but that'll do.
I got something, I think. Oh boy. I got something, I think. Please be a bass. Oh my God. Oh, there we go.
Good bass.
Oh, they biting now, boy.
Yep.
They are biting now. Isn't it weird, like all of a sudden a time difference and just, here come the bass.
Here come the bass. Do 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 do.
Now I have a tool in here somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? And there's the bass.
Good healthy bass.
Good healthy bass.
Healthy.
All right, what does that make? 3 to 1?
3-1. Because you know
people
these
are into
gigolo,
weird stuff, man.
these
Some
gigolo
people
guys.
like getting kicked in the nuts, like, and enjoy that.
Oh yeah. These
You ever been
gigolo
kicked in the
guys
nuts?
have to. Yeah, I've been kicked in the nuts. It's terrible.
By a woman?
No, not by a woman. Oh, what was that?
Never asked a woman to kick you in the nuts?
No, I don't really plan on it. It's kind of like that Johnson cage situation. That's not really something that would interest me.
So someday can I walk up behind you and kick you in the nuts?
That's a no-go, man. I'd appreciate it if you leave my boys alone.
Oh, you got a fish.
Get away from those lilies. Get away from those lilies.
Slime dart. Slime dart. Get him in. Get him in.
Oh!
Jesus Christ. Did you get him in? Get him in, dude. Did you get him?
Goddamn seat.
Don't blame the seat. It was just,
Ow.
you got your finger, didn't you?
I got like the inside of my hand.
I saw that. I was like, ooh, I bet you that hurt.
Oh my God, I almost had it and then he flinched. Got him.
Nice.
Whew.
All right, couple more casts.
Yep.
And then we'll end this rod cast. All right, so what, if we don't catch any other fish, I had what, 4 today?
I believe so.
You had 2?
Yep.
And I had 5 last time. So that would make 2 today for you,
Yep.
5 last time. That's 7 for the power bait.
6 for Yamamoto.
So it's close.
They're pretty close, yeah. I think longevity of them, they both last about the same amount of time. Like they're both getting torn up.
Yeah, I would definitely say the Strike King worms probably last longer.
Yep. I think Yamamoto aren't as flimsy as Powerbait. So like you could cast and like rehook it probably a little bit better. I feel like Powerbait, once it rips, like it really rips.
Yeah, the power baits are kind of flimsier, but I don't know. I'd say collectively this year, which I've used the power bait way more.
Yep.
I've definitely caught more fish, and I feel like I've had better luck. But
You go to Powerbait is what you're saying.
I'd still
But
go to the power bait. I
you
think
would-
more than Strike Kings now too.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like we fished
fair.
a lot of Strike Kings this year and really kind of didn't catch a lot.
got some monsters though.
Not so much, I don't know. I feel like once I switched to the power bait, I started catching more.
Yeah, true. I think it's safe to say at least
You can't go wrong with either, I don't
You
think.
can't go wrong with either one. If you're in a bind, you need something, and they got either one of these watermelon green or cactus watermelon, whatever these
Cactus watermelon?
called. Pumpkin
I
watermelon.
think it's green pumpkin with watermelon.
Green pumpkin with watermelon.
Okay.
You
Idiot.
can choose either one.
Green pump / watermelon.
Choose either one, and you're gonna probably catch fish. I mean, we're out here just catching fish.
I mean, next time I guess we could do a different color. Yeah, different colors. Or we just start fishing and
yeah, we just go back to
do
fishing.
different challenges.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was something different we could try.
Yeah, it was
But
a
what
good
did we
challenge.
really learn? One
I
of us
feel
caught more
I
fish.
feel like you're gonna say one of us caught more fish. One of us is a
Is
better
it true or
fisherman.
untrue? Go back and look at the stats, man.
It's true.
And I'm in the back of the boat. This guy gets to fish all the real estate in front of us first. And then I come through with the sweep and just...
Although go back and watch
You
the replays
dish.
of like multiple times where the canoe is just sideways, so we're both just able to fish in any
You're right.
direction.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's not like it's a boat where it's like you really are at an odds end because you can't really fish
Yeah.
certain spots. One thing we did learn though is that I would say the Yamamoto catches more bass.
Mm,
I mean, yeah, Because you caught one pickerel today?
I had one, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have any last time, and I had
It
two.
might just be luck too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? All fishing, I think, is luck.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's end it that way. Well, we ended it.
I'm gonna end the whole thing on this one.
Might as well. You just end it out.
Rodcast, we're out.
Now you gotta do the Barnes and Brews Rodcast. We're out.
Ah. This is. Oh!
Come on, man.
He came right up for that and missed it. Oh my lord. I even gave him a chance to bring that down.
I even gave him a chance to suck my worm.
All right. This is Barnes and Brews Rodcast. We're out.
We're out.